Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please stay tuned for the morning announcements.
An academy change for the 2023 to 2024 school year, need to submit a request at the link below. The deadline to submit a request is Tuesday, December 13th. See your current academy counselor for more details. The FDHS academic team will have a fundraiser at El Mariachi on Monday night from 5 to 9 p.m. Make sure to mention the FDHS academic team when making your order.
Congratulations to the entire team of cast, crew, and musicians for the spring musical Beauty and the Beast. The complete list of names is posted on the auditorium doors. Schedule change requests for the spring semester should be submitted using the QR code request form for counselors. The deadline to request a change for the spring semester is Tuesday, December 13th.
APIRE will be conducting a coat drive to support those in need of winter coats. All new coats in all sizes will be accepted. Please drop off coats in the drop box in the main office and the library. SDLP will meet Monday after school in room B206. Please stay tuned for Mr. Diaz.
Good morning, Broncos. Welcome to Friday Sports Update. Both girls and boys basketball teams kicked off their season this week with games against Montgomery County and Lexington Catholic. The score for the girls' game was 64-76, and the boys was 59-71. Both girls and boys have games tonight. The boys go against Letcher County Central at 7:30, and the girls go against Sayre at 6. They are both home games, so you can come and support both teams. Last Friday, our football team won the sectional championship game against Owensboro 14-2, which brings us to our state game tomorrow at Kroger Field. Tailgate starts at 5:30, Bronco Walk at 7, and the kickoff is at 8. So come out and support our Broncos. Best of luck to them, hoping to bring home some hardware. Stay tuned next week for another sports update. Once again, Broncos country, let's ride.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Friday. You guys, I want to start with the Bronco way. Be safe, be respectful, and be responsible. I want to remind you that you earn EOS points every period, every day by being on time, on task, using appropriate language, appropriate electronics, being respectful, and being responsible. And those 6 points per every 5 classes, because you got advisory in your 4 classes, turn into a percentage, mathematically calculated, and you need an 80% to do things like, for example, today's pep rally. We have a stay back room. I saw the list of students for every academy that does not have an 80%, and what I need to tell you is, please, please work hard to get your 80% so that you don't have to stay in the stay back room next time we do something that is a PBIS reward. Today we will have a pep rally to honor the football team that's going to be at the state championship game. You heard a little bit about that in the previous segment, and I'm going to speak to that here later on in a few minutes. But I do want to say that behavioral expectations today will strongly impact your ability to participate in the pep rally. Do not get in trouble today, or you will not be eligible for the pep rally. Make sure that you are doing a good job and you keep your 80% up. Guys, special announcement. The bowling team is looking for female athletes. We need female athletes to join the bowling team. If you're interested in bowling, please see Miss Snow in the B215, I think is her classroom, maybe 217. Miss Snow is the bowling coach, and she is actively recruiting for female athletes on the bowling team. You heard the shout out to the cast of Beauty and the Beast. I got to echo that. Guys, over 100 kids auditioned. We have the largest cast we've ever had. And there is so much talent in this building. We want to make sure that you guys have opportunities to showcase your talent across the board, whether it's a club, activity. You just saw STLP ad before I came on. There's a lot of ways that you become involved. the scientific data, the research says that if you become involved and engaged in school, you will do better. You come to school, go home, and do not engage in anything, then your high school experience is not as memorable as if you do something. So we are trying to have a lot of different activities, clubs, and sports for you to engage in. I think going out for the bowling team, I think showing your talents, whether you can sing, dance, with our drama department are great examples of that. I want to transition now to our final exam schedule. Man, you guys are so good behind the scene there. You got the little switcher going. Guys, really, really pay attention to the final exam schedule because we will have finals the first 2 days, first block, and then the second 2 days, second block. But where it gets confusing is you're not used to going to lunch with your fourth block class. You may not know what lunch your fourth block class goes to. Your teacher does. Your teacher knows what lunch they usually have. So what you're going to have to do on the 13th and the 14th is report to class and check in with your teacher so you know what lunch you're supposed to go to. We did ask teachers to communicate that with you at the SLC meetings to make sure that we are clear on what lunch we have the first 2 days. And then the second 2 days, we run our schedule as normal. But we are holding fast to the exam times so that students don't have multiple exams and that we can have testing conditions school-wide. Testing conditions means no hall passes, level 1 noise in the hallways. Even when we are transitioning, we want to do a good job in the hallways. My last announcement for you today pertains to the state championship football game that we have tomorrow. I went to Miami Coral Park Senior High. A lot of you guys know that I'm from South Florida. I went to Miami. I graduated from Miami Coral Park Senior High, and we did not make the state finals. We did not. As a matter of fact, I think we might have made the playoffs once in my 4 years in high school. So we were not that good. We were okay. And then I went to college, and then I came back, and I was a teacher at South Miami Senior High. We made the playoffs every year, but we got knocked out in the first 2 rounds. I worked at Lafayette. I worked at Bryan Station Middle School. I worked at Henry Clay. I've been in high schools and I've been in schools my entire career. And it is very, very rare for a team to make the state championship game. This is a unique experience and unique opportunity. I want the student section to have the best time. I want you guys to really enjoy it. I want the band, I want everybody involved to really soak it in. It is not normal to go to a state championship game, much less 2 in back-to-back years. And if we're really looking at it, we've been to 3 state championships in 4 years. That's extremely rare and extremely unique, and I take a lot of pride in being that successful. But the biggest message that I have for you today is come, have fun, go to the tailgate, go to the game, go to the student section, enjoy yourselves, and really, really soak in all that experience from a student body. We're going to have yearbook taking pictures. We're going to make it as awesome as possible. But you must be on your behavior because the security that is the security is being handled by the University of Kentucky. I have no authority, no say over what they do. So you got to do a good job and make sure you don't break anything. Make sure that you don't try to jump the fence. You're going to get in a lot of trouble. Make sure that you are very good and enjoy the game. Be respectful, show dignity and pride in your team. That's all the announcements I have for you today. I'm Lester Diaz, your principal, and it is an honor and a privilege to serve you in this capacity.